Hey there, explorers. Did you know polar bears are not just fluffy, but also super cool? What if I told you they're expert swimmers, can smell food from miles away, and have magic fur that's not even white? Curious? Stick around, because we're about to dive into 10 jaw-dropping facts about polar bears that you don't want to miss. Polar bears have black skin. Yup, underneath all that fluffy white fur, their skin is actually black. Black skin helps absorb heat from the sun, which is super important for staying warm in the freezing Arctic temperatures. Even when it's 40 degrees Fahrenheit outside, the black skin and thick fur keep polar bears cozy. Think of it like wearing a warm, black coat under a fluffy white jacket. Scientists discovered this by studying polar bears up close. Isn't it wild how nature works? Too, their fur isn't really white. It's true. Polar bear fur is actually made up of clear, hollow hairs. The clear hairs act like tiny mirrors, bouncing sunlight around and making the fur look white. This helps polar bears blend in perfectly with the snowy Arctic landscape. Sometimes, polar bears can look yellowish in the summer because the sun reflects differently, or even greenish, if algae grows on their fur. Weird, right? This camouflage makes it easier for them to sneak up on seals, their favorite food. 3. Polar bears are giant swimmers. Polar bears are like the Michael Phelps of the Arctic. These bears are built for the water. Their big paws, up to 12 inches wide, act like paddles, helping them swim fast and efficiently. They can hold their breath for up to 2 minutes while swimming, and with a layer of fat, blubber, they stay buoyant like natural life jackets. Scientists once tracked a polar bear swimming for 9 days straight across 400 miles of icy water. Imagine how strong they must be. 4. Polar bears can smell food from miles away. Polar bears have super noses. Their sense of smell is one of the best in the animal kingdom. They can detect seals under thick layers of ice, even if they're buried. Polar bears use this amazing skill to find seal-breathing holes. They patiently wait for seals to pop up for air. Talk about dedication. Fun comparison: if humans could smell as well as polar bears, we'd know what's for dinner from across town. 5. Polar bear cubs are tiny when born. Can you believe baby polar bears are only about the size of a guinea pig when they're born? Newborn cubs weigh less than 2 pounds and are completely blind and helpless. They stay snug in their mother's den, where it's warm and safe. Mama bears don't eat the entire time they're in the den, sometimes for 3 months, so they can protect and nurse their babies. Talk about a supermom. By the time the cubs are a few months old, they're big, fluffy, and ready to explore. 6. Polar bears can weigh as much as a small car. These bears are huge. Male polar bears weigh up to 1,500 pounds, while females weigh about half that. Their size helps them stay warm and gives them the strength to hunt seals. Despite their size, they're surprisingly fast and agile. Imagine something as big as a car chasing down prey on ice. Now that's impressive. Their large size also intimidates other Arctic animals, making polar bears the true rulers of their icy kingdom. 7. They're not afraid of cold water. Polar bears can handle Arctic temperatures because of their fur and fat layers. 2 layers of fur trap heat, while their blubber, up to 4 inches thick, insulates their body. It's like wearing a wetsuit and a parka at the same time. Even when they're swimming in icy water, they stay warm. Their paws even have fur on the bottoms to keep them cozy and protect against frostbite. This adaptation lets them thrive in one of the coldest places on Earth. 8. They walk on tiptoes. Okay, not literally, but their feet are covered in tiny, rough bumps called papillae. These bumps give them grip on slippery ice, kind of like having built-in snow boots. Without this adaptation, they'd be slipping and sliding all over the place. Their wide paws also spread their weight evenly acting like snowshoes so they don't sink into the snow. Fun fact, polar bears are almost silent when they walk because of these special paw pads. Sneaky. 9. They're the kings and queens of the Arctic. Polar bears are at the top of the Arctic food chain. No other Arctic animals can take down a polar bear, not even a wolf or a walrus. They're simply too strong and smart. Their speed and agility make them top predators. On land, they can run up to 25 miles per hour, and in water, they swim just as fast as seals. Fun tidbit. They're so confident that they sometimes play with their food before eating it, like batting a seal around like a toy. 10. Polar bears need our help. Polar bears are amazing, but they're in trouble because of climate change. The Arctic ice is melting faster than ever, making it harder for polar bears to hunt and survive. They need sea ice to catch seals, their main food source. By reducing pollution, recycling, and saving energy, we can help protect their homes. Remind kids that even small actions, like turning off lights or using less plastic, can make a big difference for polar bears. Thanks for joining us on this polar bear adventure. Which fact blew your mind the most? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like this video, hit that subscribe button, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss another wild and fun fact. See you next time for more amazing animal adventures.